What is up, guys? So this video is a little bit unexpected. I haven't covered anything that wasn't Battlefront related on this channel in a while, but Bethesda used to be my favorite video game company because Skyrim was my favorite video game of all time. I love Skyrim. I put thousands of hours into Skyrim. I played it multiple times. I loved that game, and I loved Bethesda. I played Fallout multiple times. I even have Fallout 76. I didn't even think Fallout 76 was like the worst game ever. I thought people kind of blew it out of proportion, and I get it now. I get why there was so much hate for this game. It's because if you give Bethesda an inch, they will take a mile. And like, I thought Fallout 76 was like maybe a 6 out of 10. Like, it wasn't perfect, but it had some fun aspects to it. But over the past couple weeks, Bethesda has announced that they're going to go back on their promise about the microtransactions being cosmetic only. And now they're implementing this feature today with this Fallout 76 Fallout First, this membership package for $100 a year or close to $13 a month. And this is just, it's so scummy. It's so scummy. They do not listen to their community whatsoever. There's been all these different problems that this game has had since launch, and people have been asking for like more storage for their stuff or a way to fast travel without spending caps, and just they keep taking all these problems that people have with the game and they're monetizing ways to fix those problems. So let's go over this membership benefits. You get access to private servers, which is something people have been asking for since before the game came out. People were asking for private servers. So you get that for $100 a year. Okay. You get a scrap box, unlimited storage for crafting components in your own new scrap box container. Unlimited storage. Wow. You don't say. Survival tent, a new placeable fast travel point with a stash, sleeping bag, and more for your basic needs. What? What's this? A way to fast travel without like spending more caps? Wow. Receive 1,600 atoms per month to use in the atom shop. That's another problem with this game, is that like I had fun when I was playing the game, but if you ever wanted anything cool for like your cosmetics or your like base or whatever it is, everything cool is locked behind atoms in the atom shop, which is just, it ruins the game for me. Because like, let's say I want this cool power armor. I can't unlock it from playing the game. I have to unlock it by spending extra money. Now they dabbled into this kind of thing with Skyrim like years later when they introduced paying for mods and stuff, which everyone was against. And then we have this Ranger outfit, which is from Fallout New Vegas. And then we get exclusive icons and emotes. And then let me see. There's this different images and stuff. Like, this is what the scrapper looks like. This is the survival tent. This is what the skin looks like, which it doesn't even look that good. Like, that kind of looks a little bit shitty. Where is the details? Because I thought, like, I was having a discussion with my friend and we were talking about, well, if it's private server, who cares if you're getting like a scrap box or whatever? Well, this is where it becomes pay to win because Bethesda just doesn't care. The scrap box is exclusive to Fallout First members and can be used in both public and private worlds. So if you have a scrap box, you can take it into a public server, boom, and that gives you a slight advantage over people that don't have a scrap box. It's a convenience thing. The survival tent. Like the scrap box, the survival tent is exclusive to Fallout First members and can be used in both public and private worlds. So you can use this portable camp and fast travel, which saves you money, which gives you an advantage over people in a public server. I mean, it's just pathetic. Bethesda used to be my favorite company. Now, they're everything I hate about modern gaming. Everything I hate about it. They're scummy. They don't listen to their community. They add microtransactions that nobody likes. And then when they hear this feedback that no one likes their microtransactions, they add more microtransactions. They went back on their promises about being cosmetic only, and now they've added these just different ways to make the game more convenient. It's just everything I hate about gaming in 2019 is Bethesda today. Like 10 years ago, Bethesda was amazing. You got your money's worth. $60 got you hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay. And then, like, when they had DLC, I was excited because I knew I would get even more hours and hours and hours of gameplay. Like, a $15 DLC expansion from Bethesda meant you could play the DLC for, like, days. There was tons of content. Now, $15 will get you not even, like, a cool skin, because some of their coolest skins are, like, $20. So, just 10 years ago, you got hours and hours and hours of gameplay versus today, $20 doesn't even get you, like, it gets you one skin for your freaking power armor, which you're going to put on, and then you're going to get tired of looking at it after, like, an hour of gameplay. So the reason that this sucks for me, I've been looking forward to the next Elder Scrolls game ever since Skyrim. Like, I feel the same way about the next Elder Scrolls game, the same way I did, like, with Star Wars. Like, before I found out that Disney was going to take it over and, like, episode 7 was going to come out, as a kid I always wondered, like, what's going to be after episode 6? What does Luke do? Like, I had all these different envisions in my head about what Star Wars could be afterwards, and then Disney took it over and they completely ruined it for me. That's kind of how I feel about Bethesda now. Like, I loved Skyrim, and seeing what they're doing with Fallout 76 makes me fear, like, okay, if they're doing this with their unpopular Fallout game, I can't imagine what they're going to do with their top-selling Elder Scrolls series. Like, the next Elder Scrolls comes out, it's going to be jam-packed with all kinds of just scummy, shitty everything. Like, they're probably going to have, like, another version of the Atom Shop, but it'll be tied into, like, the Creation Club, and they'll have, like, pay for mods, like all the cool outfits. Like, you want a Daedric outfit in the Elder Scrolls game? Well, that'll be $20. You want cool glass armor? $20. You want a cool companion skin? $5. You want a backpack? $20. It's sad. It's really sad that my favorite video game company now is one of my most hated, because they just don't listen. It's almost as if this Fallout game, they're like, oh crap, we didn't make enough money. Let's do whatever possible thing we can so that those few idiots out there that are willing to drop $100, maybe we'll see a little bit of profit come back from how much we lost from this game. I think that's all they're doing at this point. They're trying to just make whatever money they can to just sort of coast until they get to the next Elder Scrolls game. But yeah, that's it. I just basically wanted to rant, because it feels good to vent about my frustrations, because I can't, it's so disappointing that my favorite video game ever, the next one, the sequel to it, just knowing that it's going to be ruined by the people that make it, because they care more about money than they do the experience, is just heartbreaking. Like, look at Cyberpunk. Like, that game's going to be phenomenal. CD Projekt Red puts the gamers first, and then the money comes with that, because people love the game so much that they're willing to spend money. Bethesda's approach is they care about the money first and the player second. That's a horrible approach. Like, if people love the game, people are willing to spend money. If they put Fallout first and they had all the bug fixes and they did all the requests that the community wanted and they actually listened to their players, then people would be willing to spend atoms or buy whatever it is that they're offering. But instead, they're taking all the requests from the community and they're making them, like, tied behind microtransactions so you can pay for these fixes to the game. It's like they implement problems on purpose and then give you a solution tied behind money. It wouldn't surprise me if they, like, released a patch to break the game, and then next month they're like, hey, if you want to spend $10, you can undo the patch. I think that's where we're going to be here in, like, another 5 or 6 years. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. I'm pretty disappointed, but Hopefully they see all this backlash and Bethesda learns from their mistakes, but at this point, I don't think they're going to, because they've made a million mistakes with this game. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out another video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And that's going to do it for me, guys, and I'll talk to you all next time.